My concern is for my children and grandchildren and the national debt. I believe the national debt today is over $32 trillion, which is $96,000 for every man, woman, and child in America. And just to give some perspective of what a trillion is, I looked it up, and a million seconds was 12 days. It's 12 days ago. A billion seconds was 32 years ago, and a trillion seconds is 32,000 years ago. What can you do to stop this train wreck?
Well, Bryce, thank you for the question, and each of you, these are the most important people in my world today, undecided voters, so I'm glad for this opportunity. But Bryce, that probably is one of the greatest economic threats that our country faces. But it's also a moral challenge that we face. You think about my father's generation, the greatest generation, left us a land of freedom, of economic growth and opportunity, and I think about what we're leaving our children, which is a lot of debt. And we do have opportunity in this country, but in order to get a handle on that debt, we have to do a couple things. First of all, we have to be committed to a balanced budget and recognizing the problem. And as a governor, I balanced the budget in Arkansas for 8 years in a row. It was required, of course, but to do that, we had to tighten the belt on occasions, and we had to manage it just like you do your own pocketbooks and your farm budget. And then secondly, we have to have a commitment to reduce some of the spending out of Washington. And that's why I've pledged to reduce the non-defense federal workforce by 10%. A very specific goal, non-defense workforce by 10%. That sets an example, challenging the administrative state. It also says we're going to be serious from a government standpoint of controlling our spending. And then to say, well, you know, why do you think you can do that? Because as governor of Arkansas, I reduced the state workforce, state government workforce by 14%. 3,000 fewer workers when I left the governor's office versus when I began 8 years before. And it was just because I transformed government, we made it more efficient, we combined services, we didn't replace, we had a hiring freeze in place. One of the first things I will do as president is put a hiring freeze in place that in the non-defense area where we're going to start controlling it that way. I'm going to put cabinet officials in place that have a priority of controlling spending. And then the other part of it is we've got to grow our economy. And just as governor, you know, I was able to cut taxes, I was able to balance the budget, and we left a $2 billion surplus for my successor. And the only way we did that was because we grew our economy. We've got to do that nationally. That's why we ought to talk about energy production. That's so critically important to growth. It's a pro-growth tax policy as well. And it's reducing the regulatory burdens on farmers, whether it's Waters of the USA or the EPA regulations that hits our farmers and our small businesses, that stymies growth. And so we've got to control that regulatory burden in order to spur on the private sector of our economy and grow. That's how I would start addressing the debt. It starts with a commitment.